Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, where we are finally done with the DLC, and we can gather our party and venture forth and fight the good fight in Redfield. Let us bring along Morgan, Liliana, and let's take Alistair, because Alistair, Tim, and Sten are the same level. Or should I get rid of Lelia? No, I need her pickpocket or her lock picking. And I like to have a backup mage for healing, so she gets to tag along. So basically everybody else is the fourth wheel to my party. Maybe even I'm a fourth wheel to my party. But I cannot kick myself out. So let us go to Redcliffe Village. A fishing village, where Earl Eamon is sick of some debilitation. Unclear at this moment.
Eating?
Will you stop eating?
I'm hungry. Stuff your face at camp. For now, watch the bloody road.
Let's rush them and spring my own ambush for a change. I'm going to go after this bandit first. These guys don't seem particularly tough. Let's help get rid of these guys first, starting with hungry bandits. And actually, let's heal. Wow. So many people hate Alistair. Right now. Hopefully I will be able to save him in time. He'll have to... No, lesser health potion isn't gonna do it. He's gonna have to use a regular health potion.
Yeah.
There we go. Let us start fighting you. Lightning bolt him. Alright. It looks as though the worst, is fairly over, but let's still heal Alistair just the same, as he just got wrecked all of a sudden. Alright, it looks like everybody wants to take down the Bandit Leader, so I will join them in that pursuit. He resisted. I can't even believe he had the gall to resist my ice spell.
And stay down.
Excellent. Nope. Oh, there's still somebody else left. Hello, people who definitely participated in the fight. Let's heal Liliana. Because here's the thing. I could have probably passed these people by and been okay, but what about the next person who actually falls into their trap? Just think about the other people, the regular citizens, who would have probably just been slaughtered and robbed by these hooligans. Why are you all the way over there? The other companions joined me.
On my way. I shall.
So really, killing them all, from the grumpy one to the hungry one, is for the service of the entire nation's country continent? Alright, let us... Oh, we can't save our game because there are still more of them. Just standing right there, doing nothing. It's like they forgot they were even in a fight.
Done with that one.
I was wondering why the music was still playing.
Trap right ahead.
Ah, hello. Where is this trap? Oh, it's right there. Right ahead. Okay, I guess I can't disarm that trap.
It's your time to shine.
So I'm gonna have everybody stand perfectly still. Oh, except for her.
Right away.
And now I can save my game because I'm no longer in combat. Convenient that I can just... break these barricades, and then everything's just fine.
Trap right ahead. I shall.
I'm gonna need to level that up so that I could hopefully one day not have to worry about any traps. But also, let's level up more again. More magic, more willpower. Let's get her closer to the curse of mortality. And then venture forth to Redcliffe, where everything is a-okay. Nothing's going wrong. Everybody's just having a good time.
Look, can we talk for a moment? I need to tell you something. I should probably have told you earlier.
Let me guess. You're an idiot. What's on your mind?
I told you before how Al Eamon raised me, right? That my mother was a serving girl at the castle and he took me in. The reason he did that was because, well, because my father was King Marek, which made Kaelin my half-brother, I suppose.
Doesn't that make you heir to the throne?
Maker's breath, I hope not. I don't think so. You don't think so, do you? I'm a bastard. And nobody even knows about me. I would have told you, but it never really meant anything to me. I was inconvenient, a possible threat to Kaelin's rule, and so they kept me secret. I'd never talked about it to anyone. Everyone who knew either resented me for it or they coddled me. Even Duncan kept me out of the fighting because of it. I didn't want you to know as long as possible. I'm sorry.
Does Loghain know?
Why wouldn't he? He was King Marek's best friend. I don't know if that means anything, though. I certainly never considered the idea that it might ever be important. At any rate, that's it. That's what I had to tell you. I thought you should know about it.
We could probably use this to our advantage, actually.
Oh, no, I don't like the sound of that, if that's where you're going. It was made very clear to me early on that there's no room for me on the throne. And that's
It's
fine
you or
by me.
Loghain.
No, if there's an heir to be found, it's Al Eamon himself. He's not of royal blood, but he is Kaelin's uncle, and more importantly, very popular with the people. Though, if he's really as sick as we've heard... Oh, no, I don't want to think about that. I really don't. So there you have it. Now can we move on? And I'll just pretend you still think I'm some nobody who was too lucky to die with the rest of the Grey Wardens.
As you command, my prince.
Oh, lovely. I'm going to regret this. Somehow I just know it.
I'm already planning on having you wear Kaelin's armor. So you'll be dressed in royalty. Oh, let's switch persons. Let's also turn off flaming weapons and then turn it back on. Because that's a thing that I need to worry about. Ah, hello.
And so I shall.
Some death root that I can sell later. Oh, and I'm also got everybody on hold. Why, hello there, sir.
I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
I'm on important business. I need to see Arl Eamon.
Oh. Then you don't know. Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Arl Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
And why
don't
can't
rightly
Loghain
know.
actually help you? I
Sorry,
mean,
nobody
he is
does.
technically the
I
ruling,
should take you to Bantegan.
and if he's not
It's all
helping
that's
you,
holding
he's
us together.
still not doing. Well, I guess he
I want
wasn't
to
doing
see
his
you.
job before.
Bantegan, Arlemon's brother. He's here.
Yes. It's not far, if you'll come with me.
Ah, Bantegan looks exactly
And who are
like
these
Thomas,
people with
except
you?
with the
They're
beard.
obviously not simple travelers.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl.
I remember you, Bantegan. Though the last time we met, I was a lot younger and covered in mud.
Covered in mud? Alistair? It is you, isn't it? You're alive! This is wonderful news.
Still alive, yes.
Ah, also
Not for
probably a
long
good
if
thing
Colonel
I
Loghain has anything to say
brought
about it.
Alistair with me,
Indeed.
since he
Loghain
actually
would
is
have us
known in
believe
these
all
parts.
Grey Wardens died along with my nephew, amongst other things.
Which means I probably should bring the golem with me to Dwarf Town, although I believe there is a specific dwarf you get when you end up in the underground, in the Dwarven roads, the deep roads. You don't believe Logan's lies? Not all of us died. Your nephew? You don't believe Logan's
What, that
lies?
he pulled his men in order to save them? That Kaelin risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. So you are a Grey Warden as well. A pleasure to meet you. I wish it were under better circumstances. You're here to see my brother. Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
What evil things are you talking about? Be a little bit more specific.
Some call them the Walking Dead, decomposing corpses returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come with greater numbers. With Kaelin dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends.
It isn't just up to me. Though the Grey Wardens don't stand much chance against Loghain without Arleman.
Of course we'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside.
Oh, only
Murdoch,
2.
the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Alright. I'm on my way.
Luck be with you, my friend.
Morgan is constantly disapproving. You suck, Morgan.
Let us pray. Blessed art thou who exists in the Maker's sight.
Can I see exactly how much they approve or disapprove of me? Yeah, approval of -10 is still neutral. Whereas the other 2 do greatly approve me. I might have to kick Morgan out of the
Blessed
party.
art thou who seeks his return. Blessed is the prophetess, his daughter.
That way I don't have to deal with her constant disapproval,
I'm scared, Mother.
and thusly just have...
Soon, darling.
just give her gifts until she finally approves of me.
I want to go home.
Good day.
Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
You're a Grey Warden, right? Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to
Especially
bring the
since
enchanted
Alistair
light
and
to the chasing.
Liliana basically want things that are
haven't heard from
different
them
from
since.
Morgan. Are you Jeddah?
I am. You've heard of me?
I have something here from your husband.
Oh? Oh, his lockbox. If you're bringing me this... Oh no. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It means a lot too. Maker's blessings upon you.
I
All right.
guess so.
That's one quest turned in. And what do you want, Caitlin?
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
You're not bothering me.
I shouldn't be such a crybaby. With Mother gone now, I have to be brave. I can't help myself. I'm so frightened. Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere.
How terrible, you poor thing. I wish there was something we could do to help.
And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
You need to be strong, girl.
I understand, I do. I'm just so afraid for him.
Silence, girl. Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming. The monsters will return.
Alright. Well, let's see what we can do about preparing defenses. We'll probably maybe find the kid when we actually go to the castle.
You know, we don't have the men
I wish
we need.
Owen would relight the
Then
forge.
let's just keep
He's our
running.
only hope
No
now.
sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
So there
Tell
is
them
the
to maintain
chantry.
watch. I don't want a surprise attack all of a sudden.
And there's also Caitlin's home, the smithy, and the tavern. Let's see what this guy wants.
Pray. So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
You heard wrong.
So you say? A damn Qunari could walk up and say he was a Grey Warden. I wouldn't know the difference. We aren't gonna turn aside anyone who wants to help, though. Don't take me for being an ingrate or nothing.
Well, we do want to help however we can. You can trust us.
Name's Murdoch, mayor of what's left of the village, providing we aren't all killed and hauled off to the castle tonight.
And when I'm not busy being the mayor, I sometimes chew on raw gravel just to give myself the voice that I have today. Have good faith, good man. We will defeat this evil together.
I hope you're right. I've been trying to hold us together, but it isn't easy. Anyhow, you're here, and they tell me you're in charge.
What can I do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does Owen refuse to talk to you?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Nobody else can do these repairs. Also, if he doesn't do the repairs, that guarantees that he will die along with his daughter.
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
I'll see what I can do.
Appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
But also, I plan on breaking into the castle anyway, so that sounds like it would do well in regards to persuading him.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
Is this Owen, the blacksmith? I need to speak with you.
Huh? Who is that? What do you want? I've been through enough.
I'd prefer not to speak through a door. Can I come in?
All right. Let me undo the locks. All I ask is that you don't make any trouble.
Don't worry, myself and my friends with their flaming weapons will treat you just fine.
Maker's breath. What is that smell? It's like someone set a brewery on fire.
Somebody's been drinking.
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
My name is Dalen, a Grey Warden helping Ban Tegan. Or call me Dalen. My name is Dalen, a Grey Warden helping Ban Tegan.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
Let's see, why have you locked yourself in the smithy? Phew, smells like a brewery in here. That's already been told by another person. The militia needs your help desperately. The militia needs your help desperately.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
I will rescue your daughter.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
And that's a good first step in regards to saving her. I'll do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you, I'll find her.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Yes, if there are
Right
kittens
then.
that need to be rescued from
It
trees.
seems I have some work to do.
We will
relighting
rescue
the
them.
Forge, and I suppose.
Damn it,
I
Morrigan.
have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
God damn it. I really am gonna have to kick Morgan out of this party. Simply because of her constant disapproval. Jeez. Like, can I persuade her to be less terrible? Still neutral, that's fine.
What do you wish of me?
Nothing. Or I'm gonna have to find somebody who sells gifts that
Well, it
are
looks
fine
like
for
Owen's
her.
finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
We're not only ready, Murdoch. We're going to win.
I hope you're right. We may just be village folk, but we're going to fight like there's no tomorrow.
I still need to speak to Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Alright. Shall I check out Caitlin's home? Maybe expand the map a little bit. Maybe pick up some death root, which I could then sell to somebody, somewhere, for some amount of money. Where is the entrance to Caitlin's home? Ah, there it is. But she's busy in the chantry, so... Hello? Is someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Bevan, is that you?
How do you know my name?
I spoke to your sister in the chantry.
Did she tell you to take me back to the chantry? Don't make me go back there. I hate that place. I hate it.
Why do you hate the chantry so much?
Everybody's scared. But they tell me I shouldn't be scared. And they tell me I shouldn't be sad that Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming, and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right, I came out. You won't hurt me, will you? I'll go back to the chantry if you really want.
Your sister's looking for you, you know?
I just didn't want to be at the chantry anymore. Everyone's scared, and I want to be brave.
Go back to your sister then. She's worried sick. Be brave and protect her.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Do I have to go back to her? Yes, I do.
Delighted.
Yes?
Let's see if I can just steal her stuff and everybody's gonna be okay. That requires a key. I guess I can't steal her stuff. Alright. Now that is an odd... That is something that's odd that only makes sense when you consider the fact that you're playing a video game. You have a character that's able to pick any lock, except for locks that require a key.
Bevan said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
I'll take a kiss from a pretty girl. Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
Like, it's not that it's, like, if the lock was described as too complex to be picked, that would be something else. If it was said, like, not even a master locksmith or a master thief could pick this lock. Oh, hold on, what have we here? Then that would be something else. But instead it's like key required. Which it makes it interesting, part of it like a gamification sort of thing.
Allow me. I could do that for you.
No, you can't. Alright, what else is left? We've got Dwin's house.
As you desire.
Hello? Hold on. Let's save our game. And by save our game, I meant load the game. And see if we can approach the house as Leliana, because she has the lock-picking ability.
Right away.
Break open the lock?
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
I apologize. I didn't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
What are you doing shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Okay, you'll die in here just as easily as you would out there.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I'll put in a good word for you with Bantegan or the Arl.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
I mean, if you're not out there fighting, then everybody else outside will die, and then the Darkspawn will come for you. You saw how easily it was that I broke that, lock. Alright, let us level you up. We want more cunning and dexterity, and expert combat training, and that requires more cunning. I do not have the cunning to raise it. I was not cunning enough to plan in advance. Alright, let us carry on. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem as though we have any shops we can buy stuff from at the moment. Probably because everybody's worried about the safety and livelihood of their own town. I didn't try seeing if the blacksmith had anything for sale. To be fair.
And so I shall.
So let's see if the blacksmith has anything for sale. What have you got?
I must admit, it feels good to be up and doing something finally. There's no way I'm sobering up before morning, however.
Let's talk business.
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
All right. So now I'm gonna go quickly sell some stuff, buy some stuff. Never mind, he does not have any potions. I'm not going to sell much stuff, and I'm not going to buy much stuff, because he doesn't really have that much for sale. Also, is this... Oh, he's not strong enough to wield Starfang. His strength is at 29, and he needs 32. Alright, I was hoping that he had potions for sale. But... clearly the answer is no. So I suppose we might as well continue on and look for Sir Perth. And maybe see if there's anything interesting up this hill. There is a tavern. Maybe they have somebody who sells potions at a tavern. And I could spend all of my money on potions. Hello, Bella.
Another doomed soul come to drown their sorrows here, I see. If you came here for a drink, you'll have to talk to Lloyd. He's got a vice grip on the spigots. I'm just here to keep the boys from mutiny.
What do you know about that elf in the corner?
Not much. He's very quiet. Says his name's Beric and he's here to meet his brother, but I think he's lying. He's a bit creepy.
So how's business been?
What business? Without the castle soldiers, the only customers we have are local. And they're all in the militia with no money to spend. The few with any money are here, but it's not enough to justify working. Lloyd's a greasy pig. And if I didn't need this job so badly,
A pretty girl like you should be able to do better.
Oh, you think I'm pretty, do you?
Pretty enough that would I not help out ugly people? Of course I do. Anyone would.
That's really sweet of you. Thank you.
Shouldn't you be at the
Later
chantry?
on, yes. Lloyd will lock himself in the cellar, and I'll go to the chantry. Are you fighting tonight?
Yes, I am.
That's good to hear. I didn't know that.
I should go.
Keep safe.
Berwick, why are you being so creepy?
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you be with the militia?
Why? I don't live here.
Yeah, but you can die here just the same. Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
I hear you're Berwick.
What? How did you know that? Well, that's my name. Why?
You said you were waiting for your brother?
My what? Oh, yes. He was supposed to meet me here. And then I got stuck here when monsters from the castle attacked.
Then why aren't you helping to fight?
I was told I didn't have to. I stay in the chantry at night, and I come here to be alone, that's all. Look, I don't know you, and I don't want to. I'm not... I mean, I was just told to... I mean, just leave me alone.
What do you mean? What were you told to do?
Nothing. Nobody told me to do anything. Just because you're a Grey Warden doesn't mean you can go around threatening people.
This will be easier if you just tell me what you're hiding.
If I But I never... Oh, all right, I'll tell you. Just...
This guy's
don't
more
hurt me.
suspicious than an
This is
LA
more than I
Confidential
bargained
or
for.
an LA Noir character.
They just paid me to watch the castle and send word if anything should change. But they never said anything about monsters.
Ah, he works for
I
Logain.
haven't even been able to report anything since this started. I'm stuck, same as you, I swear.
Who are they? Who hired you to do this?
A tall fellow. I forget his name. He, said he was working for Howe. Arl Rendon Howe. He's an important man, Terran Logain's right hand. So I didn't do anything wrong.
What are you supposed to watch the castle for?
Just to report any changes, honest. All I could send word about was the Arl getting sick. After that, monsters started coming from the castle.
How do I know you're telling the truth?
Here, this is a letter from them. It has instructions and everything. Keep it, do whatever you want with it. I just thought I was serving the king and making a bit of coin on the side. You have to believe me.
I think you should help defend Redcliffe tonight.
Oh, all right. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. I won't forget it.
All right. Now let's talk to Lloyd, see if we can buy some
Hello
stuff.
there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travelers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Let's just do business.
Right. I've got some supplies, too, in case you're interested. With the store closed down, it doesn't hurt to pick up some of the slack, eh?
All right, now I'm gonna spend a moment. I don't think she likes ale. All right, let's buy all two of his lesser health poultice, and that. Ooh, hold on. Health poultice recipe, lesser injury recipe, that requires improved herbalism. I'll hold on to that.
Hey, what can Lloyd get you?
Answer a few questions.
Fine. Make them quick.
Why are you still open?
I'm not abandoning my tavern because of a few monsters. The second I'm in the chantry, Murdoch and his men will be here drinking all my ale.
Shouldn't you be helping defend the village?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar, just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Either die fighting the militia or die now. That is your choice.
But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Ah, fine, I'll go. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
If you have nobody to serve, you have no money to make. It doesn't even matter if you have a full stock if all of your customers are dead. What about you guys? What are you doing?
We just come here to try and forget what's happening. Murdoch
I hope
don't
your
like
helping
us
makes
being
a
here,
difference.
but
It'd
what
be a
can you
shame
do
you
about
coming
it?
here and dying on the same night.
Alright, I guess I can't con those people into helping. Alright, now where is Sir Perth? Said it was to the north. Also, what is my herbalism at? It's just at regular. So the next time I get a chance to upgrade here, I should spend it on herbalism so I could make my own health pulses. What is in this house? This house that belongs to no character at all. Ah, never mind. This is...
And so I shall.
This is Daryl... Journal Garrison.
Yes? What can I do for you?
Nothing
Very
for
well.
now. Wow, that was amazing. I'll just rob you a little bit and be on the road. Don't mind me. Just a little casual robbery.
I'm wondering, Morgan, do you believe in the Maker?
Certainly not. I've no primitive fear of the moon, such that I must place my faith in tales so that I may sleep at night.
But this can't all be an accident. Spirits, magic, all these wondrous things around us, both dark and light. You know these things exist.
The fact of their existence does not presuppose an intelligent design by some absentee father figure.
So it is all random then. A happy coincidence that we are all here.
Attempting to impose order over chaos is futile. Nature is, by its very nature, chaotic.
I don't believe that. I believe we have a purpose. All of us.
Yours, apparently, being to bother me.
Although I would imagine Liliana would have an idea of why she should have that purpose, considering the fact that she had visions of Dalen, like, so that encouraged her to go to him. All right, Sir Perth.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Bantegan is to see you here. I must admit that I do not quite know how to address you. Is my lord sufficient?
Call me Dalen, if you would.
As you wish, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth.
And he will never call me Dalen because that is a
For now, my charge is defending the
written
village from
name.
these evil assaults.
Or I should say
chosen not to
customized
seek
name.
out the urn of sacred ashes, perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, with the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
You mentioned something about an urn?
When the Isle fell sick, we were at a loss. Nothing worked to cure him, and he just kept getting worse. Finally, our lesser Isolde came up with a plan. The Urn of Sacred Ashes is a legendary artifact said to hold great healing powers. If found, it might save him.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggled her ashes out of Tevinter and hid them in Ferelden. The urn's never been heard of since.
We knights volunteered to seek it out. Few of us have returned. Many are still out there, unaware of what is happening here.
Just what was the Arl sick with?
We were never certain. He thirsted for water and then grew weaker and weaker. He brought in a mage, but even that did nothing. The Arlessa believed he was cursed and that we needed the power of Andraste herself, or he would surely perish.
Why did the Arlessa believe anyone could find the urn?
The Arl once employed a scholar, Brother Genetivi. He had proof the urn was in Ferelden, or so I was told.
Can no one find the other knights and bring them back?
Eventually, perhaps. The ones I have here were those near enough to recall within the last few days. I only returned myself because I was passing by Redcliffe and heard the news of strange attacks.
So the knights left the castle defenseless?
Not at all. A great number of soldiers remained in Castle Redcliffe. I wonder if they perished there, or were transformed into these things. The thought chills my blood.
Carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Nope, we're not done yet.
What is it you need?
Is there anything I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
I'll see what I can do.
That gladdens my heart to hear it.
Is there anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Alright, carry on.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
Alright.
Ooh, a windmill. I once took a ride on the sails of a windmill. Didn't turn out well.
I would imagine that would be problematic.
The Arl lives, and I
As
will
you
not...
Ooh, a love letter. A collection of embarrassing personal communications between the spoiled wealthy and their objects of obsession. You are filthy, a beast. Such depravity I have never been forced to suffer. Our words are so laden when they leave your lips as beyond decent imagining. Madame, I love you. Well. That's one way to express yourself. Now, here's the question. Should I get rid of Morgan now or later? Well, I suppose I'll hold on to her. If, there are problems later on because she is too disapproving of my decisions, I might have to start making some selfish decisions in order to rebalance things.
Stop fidgeting.
I don't like being out.
Like, it'll make Liliana and Alistair will disapprove, but they already approve of most of my actions, so then that'll be okay. Where is... There we go, there's the mother.
You are a stranger amongst us, and a mage, I see. Yet you still defend our home in its darkest hour. We are grateful.
You can tell I'm a mage? Is it because of my mage's robe, my mage's staff, my mage's hat that I took off for this conversation? You can tell I'm a mage?
Do not fear. I am not about to raise a rabble against you. I'm sure your magic will prove valuable before the day is out.
So, when you are useful, that is when you are not lynched. Tis good to know.
Allow me to introduce myself.
Okay, I agree with
am
Morgan
revered
on that
Mother
point.
Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers.
How awful this must be for you all. Is this everyone who's left?
All those who cannot defend themselves, yes. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Sir Perth needs holy protection for the knights.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
What do you mean?
Sir Perth believes that I can protect them against these creatures, a shield only the Maker can provide, and that I withhold this power.
Well, can't you just tell him the Maker will watch over him? Morale is a powerful thing, you know.
You mean you want me to let them think the Maker protects them in a real sense? I will not lie to them like that.
But if they think it helps them...
I suppose their belief in the Maker's power could inspire them, but it just seems like trickery. Very well. If it keeps them alive, I will do what I must. I have a number of silver-cast holy symbols. Tell Sir Perth that he can have them, and that wearing them will confer the Maker's protection. Now please, let me tend to these poor folk. I must do what I can, and I suggest you do the same.
Alright. Let's go hand out some trinkets. Some trinkets that do nothing. Much like that pendant from Dark Souls. Hello, Sir Perth. Have I got something
Knights
for
of Redcliffe
you?
are ready to fight at your disposal.
You said you wanted holy protection.
Have you spoken to the revered mother? Has she offered anything?
Mother Hannah has some holy amulets. Would those do?
Must we do this? The faith that will protect these men must come from their heart, surely.
If they are the same as the symbols worn by their priests, well, that would more than suffice.
You think it will actually help?
Of course I do. These are Maker's symbols. What better protection could we ask for? I will send some men to collect the amulets. Please give my regards to Mother Hannah for seeing some sense at last.
Alright, I'm ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
Perhaps you're right.
Good. Go do whatever you must, and return before it is time.
I'm going to quickly save my game. Oh, Liliana disapproves, but Morgan approves. I'm fine with that. We need to balance Morgan's dislike. So that brings her back to -13, and Liliana down to +13. Because people disapprove of you harder than they approve. Once again, I'm definitely going to eventually at some point really start collecting gifts. And then showering the party with gifts. I might as well buy that ale from Lloyd. Oh no, Lloyd left.
I see you got that bastard Lloyd to join the militia. It's about time he did something to help out. I guess this puts me in charge. Poor Lloyd will have an apoplexy just thinking about it, eh?
I need some supplies.
Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
All right. Excellent. That's what Lloyd gets for being such a terrible, terrible boss. But first, let's make a bunch of lesser health potions. Nice. 35 lesser health potions is an excellent way to enter this battle. We are going to stop here for the night, though, before the battle. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.